An afternoon rehearsal begins for the marching pioneer.
And I don't know if he likes just someone to come in and go, duck, and then you start the next one. It's good to leave the audience room to applaud and whatever, and then start.
Okay, we have some change of direction box to the trumpets, which you're now. Another big gap over here between the saxophone and clarinets in the lower right, and a big gap in the upper right clarinets.
Band members listen closely to their show and the judges' response.
1, 2, 3, stop. Okay, who wasn't there before?
Meanwhile, outside, the flags begin practicing.
I like being with all my friends in color guard, the color guard music especially.
What exactly goes on at rehearsals anyway?
We work really hard most of the time. Sometimes we goof off a little bit too much.
Joe may just get really mad at us.
Yeah, that happens a lot too. But basically we work really hard and we try and focus on the show and we try and make it as good as we can.
And yourself?
I choose to goof off.
That's my job.
Junior.
Yeah, but it's pretty fun. Sometimes it gets a little monotonous when like our coaches are like yelling at us, but you know, it's fun all in all because we all goof off, we're all best friends.
So far, Color Guard's undefeated, and we're gonna stay undefeated. And I learn a lot from everybody, and we all get along and cooperate and learn from each other.
It's fun. We all goof around, but we do get a lot of work done. It always pays off because most of the time we always win.
What's it like at the competitions and the performances?
It depends on how the weather is. It's kind of scary. If you mess up, you feel like you like messed up the whole competition for the whole color guard and the whole band. You think you made them lose it. Because my freshman year, we went to Hermitage and we did a World War II show, and I didn't have a flag for the song, so I didn't know what to do. And I didn't have a skirt for the end, so I was like naked, and I didn't know what to do, and I cried and cried. But no, I love these girls, and we're graduating, and we're so sad.
What's it gonna take to win, though?
I don't know, it just takes like a lot of hard work, concentration.
What makes you guys better? What makes you so good?
Because we all work and work and work.
Motivation! The love, the motivation. Dedication that we have for each other.
You have to do repetitions over and over again, and each time, you know, it gets a little harder because you get tired at the end of the day, but it's all worth it.
What goes on at rehearsals? Explain some of the process you guys have to go through.
Well, we had to set on our flags and set on our props and everything, and sometimes it's a real pain in the butt, but it's a lot of hard work, but we all love it, and it pays off in the end.
And what's it like being a captain and leading this group of color guard stuff?
It's hard. It's a lot harder than I thought because I'm just a junior. But there's a lot of good seniors who deserved it. But it's hard work, but I love it.
And then what makes this color guard group so good? I mean, what makes you win?
Because we try really hard and we're like kind of a big family. We all love each other and we just respect each other and we just work to make each other better.
What's going through your mind when you get out there and perform?
That people are like, I focus on, say, people are watching me, so I do my best. And it's, I don't know, they're just fun because you're like, we're the best and we're going to beat everybody. And so far this year we have. And it's just a lot of fun. You make a lot of friendships and everything. So I guess that's what makes you come back and you want to.
Nothing but a pure drive to be the best.
tents, the press box is real far up. It wasn't at Indian River, was it? It was pretty low. This one's with that big wall, and you got to shoot over the wall. And what's really neat is there's a huge crowd there. And no matter what the weather's doing outside, inside it's going to be pleasant. Working on your style. Do you see what I mean? For these 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, let's go out there with a renewed interest to get our stuff together. And it's going to be good on Saturday.
With their goal to win on Saturday in mind, they get ready to practice.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8.
While marching is a vital part of a band, they must practice it over and over again to get it perfect.
What makes it worth it day after day to keep doing all of that, you know?
You build up big muscles.
What's it like as far as the ETSU competition coming up this weekend? How are you guys getting motivated for that?
We just keep practicing real hard and thinking about that there's going to be 150 other bands there.
Well, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I'm a senior, and this is the first year I've done it. I really wish I'd done it the other 3 years, though, because it's really a lot of fun. I really like it.
Band camp is a lot of work. You're basically learning the show in band camp, so you gotta learn the music and learn the marching and basically get acquainted with the show and learn about all the people in your section. It's a lot of work, long days.
The competition coming up on Saturday. What's going through your mind right now?
Just how much we have to work, just how much practice we need to do to get everything working right.
Heather, tell us what's it like being a part of this band program?
It's really fun, and it's worth all the work because you go to competitions and you have a blast because you get to be with your friends.
What are rehearsals like, huh?
Just a lot of work and marching, and that's about it.
I saw you out there marching forwards now. I saw you also marching backwards. How hard is that to play and march backwards at the same time?
At first it's kind of hard, but once you get it down, it's easy.
What's the intensity like in this band, huh?
Well, it's pretty heavy. I mean, everyone works really hard at getting all the steps down and learning all the moves and all their positions and everything and saying the intervals. It's pretty tough.
What's it all for?
Yeah.
Just to kind of improve the show when we go to competition.
Just intensity, just thinking about doing the shows is great. Really kind of nervous, it's never happened before, but just anticipation, ready to do it. I'm just going through the show, thinking about what I have to do, anticipating getting out there, ready to get out there and kick some butt.
The day they've all been waiting for has arrived, and the anticipation and intensity builds. Will I play okay? Will I march okay? Just a couple of thoughts that go through one's mind before he or she takes the field.
High School Big Orange Marching Machine, you may now take the field for competition.
band members get excited from the crowd's response.
What's something in your mind when you take the field to compete? Like this Saturday, for instance, at ATSU.
Like, look at people, you're like, oh man, no. And then you just go ahead and do it, and you don't even think about it. You're just like looking up the press box the whole time.
What's it take to win competitions?
It takes a lot of hard practice and a lot of sweating and practicing.
So it's the same thing over and over again. But they know the practice will soon pay off. Robert Carter helps work out the flaws in his band.
But drums are omnidirectional. It doesn't matter where you're facing, it's the same volume. So the thing you've got to do is realize that when you turn around and the horns are turned around, I hate this, when you're turned around and the horns are turned around, to play softer. Okay.
It's a lot. Maybe 2 hours every weekday, especially band camp. 2 weeks of hard work. It's a big part.
What's it like going out there and compete? What's it feel like? What's going through your mind?
And then your first year here was nervous, but now you kind of expect it. You know what to expect.
Once you start, you just want to perform shit.
I love marching band. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy the trips because I like to have fun with my friends.
And the friendships that you build in band are friendships that will last a lifetime.
together and everything. So everything was just, you know, all the emotions were there, all the winning, whoever won, we congratulated them. So we did real good this year.
A reflection on moments of the past.
I guess the highlights were the color guard especially, because we were having so much fun. And the band this year was just so much closer than it's normally been. We've just had a lot of fun.
So close that there's a sense of family in the atmosphere.
Competitions to the beach for an overnight trip, so it's pretty fun.
What was the overnight trip to the beach like for this band, huh?
It was fun.
How about some of the pranks that went on that trip? Do you want to tell us
It
about
was
it?
pretty cool. Nah, that's all right. We won't really need to tell them about them, but yeah, it was a good trip. I enjoyed it, and didn't get any sleep, but it was still cool.
27, being a drum major in this band?
I thought it was a really good job being a drum major. I really enjoyed it. As far as being a leader, that was a tough part because you have to be nice to all your friends, but at the same time, you have to be authoritative. But I had an excellent year in band this year, and I couldn't have asked for a better group. It was wonderful working with Mr. Carter, all the section leaders, the wonderful players and instrumentalists in band, and I really appreciated the effort and the zest that went into band this year.
In there, I think it's maybe when you go around the drum line or something, y'all get real close together, and then when you spread out, it's done unevenly. Is there any way we could make that maybe a little better so that it doesn't look, when it goes in it looks bad, then when you expand back out it looks bad? So we need to fix that. Y'all start at the beginning of Maria again.
While marching and playing at the same time, it's very important that you keep your mind on what you're doing.
Talk about the band for us. What was it like?
I think it was a lot better than it's been in past years. It's better attitude, and people seem like they care more than they used to. So it's been a lot more fun. I'm gonna miss it a lot. It was my life for high school, basically.
And most of the marching band started when they were freshmen and have been here for 4 and 5 years.
No, that was probably pretty close to being wrong. But what happened was the stage was too far up, and then when y'all set the front, did y'all have to dip in front of it or something?
Yeah.
Where was it? Was it you guys here that were out of line?
Well, I changed it like right here, actually. Nobody was got in.
Ready? March on, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The highlight of the year, probably for me, was probably the, I guess the trip to Tidewater. We did a really good show up there, and it was lots of pride.
How much pride did this band have?
Had a lot more pride than, I liked the show a lot better last year, but it had a lot more pride than it did, more family oriented. Everybody got along with everybody pretty well. You know, a lot of sectional rivalry, but we got along well.
Why the rivalries with the different sections this year, huh?
Oh, it keeps us going. It gives a challenge, because if we don't challenge each other, then nobody will do anything.
Exactly. Were the highlights for you this year? Take us to those highlights, something that you'll always remember.
The highlights were just sitting up in the stands with the rest of the band, watching our representatives go down and collect our mini trophies that we won this year.
What was it like when they called your names and you guys came away with first place, huh?
It was just crazy. The whole band went crazy, jumping up and down, throwing confetti everywhere. We had silly string, blowhorns. We had everything going on.
It's been a very long year.
Can you tell us about how much you love this band personally?
I love it. I've been in band for 5 years, and I don't regret any of it. And I'm so glad I've been in band this year. It's the best time this year.
How about yourself? Talk about it for us, band this year. How much are you going to miss them when the year ends?
I've already started missing it. Not having practice this week, it's been really hard. But I really enjoyed being drum major this year. I think it was so much fun. I really enjoyed working with Miss Sox in my fifth year, and I'm really gonna hate it, not getting to march in college or whatnot.
What was it like being drum major?
It was tough because a lot of times people wouldn't listen, but know, but overall, they seem to really work with us. I had a good time. Overall, they're pretty cooperative.
Improve it. And that's what we'll try to do the next couple of days. Let's do one run through all the way through, and then we'll call it a day, okay? Let's do it while it's cool out here. Jeffrey, close your mouth. Jeffrey, close your mouth.
Band was a good experience. This is my second year in band, and when the season's over in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna miss like all my friends the most, and the people here in the band. That's what makes our band so good.
I'm gonna really miss it. I've been in band for 4 years, and it's taught me a lot about teamwork, and I've gained a lot of good friends. So it's gonna be sad to see it end.
And a long, hard journey you began with your friends will soon come to an end.
about this band, and how much will you miss it when it all ends, huh?
I'm gonna miss it a lot because performing means a lot to me. My last competition, I was like about to cry. I get so emotional. I'm gonna miss all the people and just the feel of the crowd. I think it's really helped me become who I am today.
After 5 years, I made some really great friends. Not only the seniors, but some of the underclassmen.
What made this band number one?
The color guard.
Yeah, and we basically had a pretty good attitude this year and everything. We practiced a lot.
Everybody works together, and we're just a big family.
Tell us about the rear squad. The rear squad. What is that?
Well, I can't say it on camera, but it's like that thing we made up. It's only for girls though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, boys can't do
Her
it.
boyfriend is the originator.
Oh,
His
I
name
see.
is Trey. He plays 2 bass drums instead of 1.
What do you call it, the Mad Squad?
It's the Rear Club.
Oh, the rear squad.
Yeah.
How much you gonna miss this season when it ends, huh?
I'm gonna miss it a lot. This is like my last year, and it like band really means a lot to me, and I miss it really a lot.
Why is it that through the years this band continues to get better and better? It seems to be that way.
I think Carter gets wiser and wiser on what he does, and so do we as we get older, from freshman to senior. That's why.
They progress and become better.
Well, for the 97 season,
Oh,
say
97
goodbye. How hard is it to see it go bye-bye?
It ain't that bad. It's just, I just feel that it's just a show, and I just cherish them, just the thought of just being in this.
The drum line seems to have their own way of disciplining each other.
What is that? What is that?
This amount. Everybody put your hands together and let's get down with the drum line. have their own evaluation of the performance.
Well, it was pretty good. A few mistakes, but overall, I think it was pretty good. I hope we did good.
How about yourself? How do you think you did, huh?
I think the intensity level was like really high today, you know, when we did our last competition and stuff. I just think everybody was just really together, you know. I mean, of course there were a few mistakes here and there, but overall I think we did really good.
Now tell us, what was that performance like?
It was fun. I mean, this being the senior's last show and all, you know, it meant a whole lot to me.
So even if maybe you don't win, you still carried in your heart is playing your better performances in the future. Mm-hmm. And what was going through your mind when you were out there performing?
Don't trip. Make sure I watch my drum majors because they said it was a really bad echo.
Score 92.35. 92.35. Heritage High School.
About this is where you really make friendships. Talk about that. Marching band.
I know I've gotten close to a lot of people that I never thought I'd be close to in marching band because you spend so much time with them. I mean, we like practically live here at school, so you make friends with like a lot of people you never thought you'd be friends with, and you get closer to people that you're already close to, but you just get closer because of all the fun stuff that goes on.
How about yourself? How true is that?
It's interesting. I mean, like you can meet like new people, and through that band, I think you can stay friends with them forever. And in school, like you won't. You look back on this video and you won't like you won't remember all your friends.
How important is it to have a good attitude?
It's really important because if you don't have a good attitude, you won't do good in band.
What was this band like for you this year? What did you learn?
I learned that you can get a whole lot of friends, and it takes a whole lot of practice to get where you get today for all the competitions, and you made a whole lot of friends.
What's the biggest difference now that you've done both? What's tougher, color guard or marching?
I think color guard is harder, but I think it's funner too. And cause like in color guard you have a lot more to think. Well, I don't know. Marching is really hard though because you have the music and the marching and all that to look at. But color guard you have to memorize the routine and everything, and that's hard. I mean they're both hard, but I think color guard's funner.
I guess just because it was my second year in color guard, it wasn't as hard as my first year. Because I sort of knew what I was doing like better than what I did last year. But it was fun, and then once you learn the show and you just keep going to practice, and it feels so repetitious, but it's all worth it.
Try to describe that feeling to someone who's never had that feeling of coming away with first place.
Because you've worked so hard, and then when they announce first place, you know deep down that you didn't do that for nothing. You actually achieved something. You got something done that you really worked hard for.
The band season may end, but the memories will always be in their hearts.
drumline. Memories for you guys?
Drumline.
Drumline.
Yeah.
How was your hearing from August until now?
My hearing?
Yes. Diminished?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
What did I say?
I can't hear you.
How much do you love this band, though, man?
Drumline.
Drumline. How about yourself?
I think the same thing.
How's your hearing?
What? What?
Okay. And how's your hearing?
Huh?
No, drumline.
Drumline.
Yeah.
Color guard.
These guys love drumline, huh?
Drumline.
Color guard. Back and forth. What do you, drumline?
Drumline. No, seriously, I do have one thing to say.
Yeah.
That's drumline.
How about you? What do you want to say?
Drumline.
And what do you want to say? Talk about the noise, the sound of this band. Talk about it. How loud is this band?
It's pretty loud, but it sounds a lot louder when you're inside. I think it scares people
Is that right?
Yeah.
How true is that? This band is incredibly loud.
It's loud. I can't hear much of it. Drumline.
Drumline too? So how's your hearing?
What?
How is your hearing, huh? How's your hearing?
Good.
How's your hearing?
Good.
How tough was it to perform this year's show?
Pretty tough. Because, you know, it was hard to march and play at the same time at first. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't down with the flow at first.
Kind of like band camp the first day, right?
Yeah, man, that was tough.
How much improvement has this band made during the year?
A whole lot.
What do you attribute that to? Why do you think that's the case?
Because we worked really hard. And I think that we got what we worked for. So
Well, what was it like nearly going undefeated, nearly perfect? Talk about that feat. Hard to believe?
Yeah, it was hard to believe. I didn't think we'd get more than like 1 or 2 trophies this year. Let alone first places. I think we ended up with 3 of them.
Why did it happen, do you think?
Because we had an awesome show. We had awesome instructors and practiced really hard this year.
What do you want to say to the rest of the band about keeping up your good attitudes, guys?
I just want to say that they've all been really good friends to me, and I'm glad that I met them, and I hope they stay my friends.
Nice job. How about yourself? Talk about how hard it is to see it go, and then maybe keeping that positive attitude, guys, in the off season.
Well, you know, like, get out of shape and stuff. And you don't really think about marching band as much because you're doing other things. You gotta, like, keep practicing so you'll still be good when marching season.
Well, if we need to, like, stay, well, we have to be, like, people expect us to be good, some people, and we can't expect ourselves to be good. We have to work hard to be good, but they don't know that, so we gotta keep it up.
Heritage High School Big Orange Marching Machine, you may now take the field for competition.
What is the greatest thrill that you get watching this marching band perform on the field? Both freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors out there giving it their all. The thrill you get out of that?
Oh, it is a thrill. Watching them perform, seeing them grow from the time they're freshmen to the time they're seniors, seeing them grow from the time of band camp all the way until we perform the show. So you take a lot of pride in that, and they work awful hard.
How much do you love your kids? I know you probably get quite attached to them as time
Well, you
goes on.
do, and the bad part is you don't get really much time to tell them. You're all the time working and trying to make them better and everything, but that doesn't mean that you don't really care for them, and you really do.
Now and forever, you are a part of me, and the memory cuts like a knife. Didn't we find the ecstasy? Didn't we share the daylight? When you walked into my life, now and forever, I'll remember all the promises still unbroken, and think about all the words between us that never needed to be spoken. We had a moment, just one moment, that will last beyond a dream, beyond a lifetime. We are the lucky ones. Some people never get to do all we got to do.
My name is Rita, and I'm a senior. And this is my last year of band, and I want to miss all my little pals.
I learned that we're all a big family, and we win as one, and we lose as one. And Edwin, I'm gonna miss you, baby. I'm gonna miss all of you.
Don't stop, you can make me cry.
Band was a lot better. Everyone tried their hardest, and it was a lot of hard work. And everyone did really good.
Together we lit up the world. I miss the tears, I miss the laughter, I miss the day we met and all that followed after. Sometimes I wish I could always be with you, the way we used to.
Say goodbye, and it really is. I mean, this has been your life, right?
Yeah, I know. For 4 years is a big part of my life. Nobody can compare with that, or nothing can compare with that. I mean, hopefully I can carry her with me wherever I go.
Talk about, though, this is a unique situation here. This is what it's really all about, the fact that you all can make these nice relationships in this band. Talk about that.
The whole band's a really big family, and we all love each other, and we all love Roachy Poo, and when it's over, you don't realize it's over until it's really, really over, and it's really sad to see all these people come together, and then they'll remember it for the rest of their lives.
Gotta keep that positive attitude that you can do better next year.
Just, because we have to keep moving, and if we get a bad place, we just have to toss it away and just do better the next time.
Didn't we play together? Didn't we love together? And together we lit up the world. I miss the tears. I miss the laughter. I miss the day we met and all that followed after. Sometimes I wish I could always be with you the way we used to do. Oh, now and forever.
After performing so many times, wearing the uniform, you feel proud to be part of it. Meet some old friends, meet some new friends, stuff like that.
It's a really neat experience. It's a really neat experience. I really love being in band this year, and I want to do it next year.
The professional guidance from the staff, the professional instruction from the staff, and the dedication and hard work of the students. It all comes together in support of a tremendous high school program.